What's going on, YouTubenites? Welcome to Lords of the Long Box presents the Cover Price Top 10 Comic Books of the Week ending 11/21/2021. That's 11/21/21. Wow.
Is that like mystical or some shit?
It is. Happy Turkey Day, guys. Thanksgiving falls on a Thursday today, so the Shaker Show will be tomorrow.
Gobble, gobble.
And then Friday is our Black Friday sale, so while you guys congregate, why don't you sit back, relax, put on your headgear. I'm going to give you a trip through the atmosphere. The word, YouTubenites. I gotta get that just to wake me up. You know what I'm saying? Dark Side Jedi. Say what's good to the people.
What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Tuesday night. That's got to be a top 11 list. I think we should get into that list. Let's do it.
Nemesis Prime. Say what's good to the party people.
Ooh, what's going on, everybody? It's cold New Jersey. That means it's time to break out the Lords of the Long Box hoodies. I love it.
I wish I could wear mine. It's still warm here, but that's a perfect segue to one of our sponsors, the geekyswagshop.com. You can get your hoodies now. Head over to the geekyswagshop.com. There's a LOTLB section. You can get your t-shirts, pullovers, zip-ups, cardigans, wherever the hell you want, man. This show is also sponsored by our friends over at CovrPrice.com. Just sign up to our CovrPrice.com price guides, collections, and trends for the low price of what?
A McRib.
There you go. Unofficially sponsored by the McRib.
Go get yourself one today.
Oh, yeah. I think I've had too many, to be honest with you. The show's also sponsored by our friends over at KRSComics.com. Use discount code of LOTLB to get 15% off anything in the KRS Comics exclusive store, as well as 25% off on their pull box. Guess what? They don't have anything dropping, but guess what's dropped today? Get them now before they sell out. There's 50 of them. The KRS mystery box, version 3.
The Christmas box.
Yeah, King Spawn #1 CDC 9.8 is the grand prize. Also, it ships on 12/10 or earlier, limited to 50 boxes. Chances to win a King Spawn CDC #1 9.8, number 480 out of 1697. Mystery box contains 2 random KRS Comics exclusives and 1 random KRS CDC signature series. So you're getting 2 variants and a guaranteed CDC 9.8 and a chance to win a King Spawn. So hit up KRS Comics right now. The mystery boxes are on sale as of today. The last box sold out really quickly. So, KRS mystery boxes always slap, as the kids say. So let's go right to it, boys and girls. This is the hottest selling comics of the week ending November 21st. And let's start it off with, there's one that always doesn't quite crack the top 10, but it's definitely worth an honorable mention. What do we have for the runner-up?
Runner-up, Ultimates Fantastic Four, number 30 from Marvel from 2016. So, of course, Marvel Zombies is super hot right now. Can't get that first appearance, get that first cover appearance in this issue. This issue is, of course, done by the great Greg Land, helped move 23 copies, had a 7-day uptrend of 451% and a high sale of $18 for a raw copy. Not bad.
I hope you guys haven't been sleeping on zombies, man. We've been talking about it on this show for a long time, and sure enough, they were pretty damn popular. One of the best episodes of What If, and they're going to continue to spin off in animated series. And if you thought Disney was going to, tone it down, there were some people getting munched up on that show, and that was pretty awesome, man. So really looking forward to season 2 of What If, and also the Marvel Zombies. So runner-up is Ultimate Fantastic Four number 30 from 2006. Some Greg Land art that's copied from somewhere, I'm assuming. I'm just kidding. All right, what do we got for number 10?
Avengers #1 from back in 2010. Returning to this week's list, this first cameo appearance of Azari is still trending. Due to being the son of T'Challa and Storm, there are significant content hurdles the speculation would have to overcome to even happen in the first place. Yet, it sold 24 copies. It had a 7-day uptrend of 106%, and it had a high sale of $36 for a raw copy, ladies and gentlemen.
Sometimes when there's smoke, there's fire. Sometimes when there's smoke, there's just smoke. So, take it with a grain of salt. Not much is known yet. I don't know how they would bring in his son. But
I don't know.
The books were cheap anyway. So, people, this Heroic Age Avengers #1 littered dollar bin boxes for a long time. Hell, I got a bunch of them, I think, sitting somewhere. So number 10 on the list is Avengers #1 from 2010. What we got for, number 9. I was shocked to see this on the list.
Just got one back from CDC.
Yeah. Returning champion. We have Ultimate Fallout number 4. This one goes off the list, comes back on, but then Miles Meany is still here and kicking, man. With all the rumors, he could appear in No Way Home. Granted, everyone and their mother really should be expected to appear in the No Way Home, but you never know. While the film has enough going for it, his first appearance did sell a lot. 16 copies last week, 7-day uptrend of 170% and a high sale of $2,800 for CGC 9.8.
Nice.
When they were like 1,100.
Yeah, remember last year, the Summer of Miles and Punchline? But from what I've been told is the movie is kind of packed as it is already, right? It's been dissected left and right. What I was told, if he does get mentioned, it would be an end credit scene. And
that's
Miles
where it
Morales
makes sense.
Yeah,
and it would
Miles
probably
Morales,
be some sort of, through the portal tease or something.
Yeah, if you played the PS4 version,
kind of show or some shit.
The PS4 version of the Spider-Man game, where Miles Morales kind of makes a cameo as Miles Morales, not Spider-Man yet. So, curious to see, man. But this book is, it's still a great book to have. I have 2 of them that I need to get graded. So if you have them in your polybags, release them from their polybags.
I gotta say, I had a polybag one that I bought raw, and it came back a 9.6 because I think it was in that polybag for too long. That corner got a little bit dented.
Yeah, that's it's brutal.
So take it out of the polybag for sure.
It is. Unfortunately, mine, I don't think we'll get 9.8s. I'd be happy with 9.4s on them.
Yeah, right.
Because, they're
happy with a 9.0.
Yeah. All right. Ultimate Fallout number 4, boys and girls, from 2011, coming in at number 9. What do we? Oh, here you go. My man Gabe was asking for some 80s and 90s comics. I mean, we'll kind of split the difference here. What do you got for number
Here you
8?
go. Coming out of 1984, Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars number 3. The recent She-Hulk teaser has sparked interest in many of the other confirmed appearances. Actress Jamila Jamil's villainous role of Titania is helping the character's first appearance. In this issue, moved 16 copies with a 7-day uptick of 187% and a high sale of $202 for a CGC 9.8. However, this is way down from the high of $550 for a 9.8 back when Jamila playing Titania was first confirmed in June of 2021.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of like 3 for 4s, 4 for 4s.
Yeah, it's
2
a good
for
list
4s,
tonight,
4 for
baby.
4s. Yeah, Matt, you watching this? We got to come back on the Shaker Show and get some offers up in here, man. So, Marvel Secret Heroes, Secret Wars number 3, and man, it was such a small little snippet of the She-Hulk trailer, but it looked pretty dope, man.
It looked good.
Pretty,
I'm
pretty
down.
dope.
I'm ready.
All right, what do we got for number 7? Lucky number 7.
One that was on the list last week, I believe, as well. So Deadpool, Black, White, and Blood number 4, the 1-in-25 ratio done by Dan Penosin. Of course, these are still trending with 10 copies sold last week, had a 7-day uptrend of 306% and a high sale of $200 for a raw copy. However, it appears that this book has a little bit more meat on the bone since it features the first appearance of Sakura Spider in a U.S. comic. We don't often see an alternate Spider character that would first appear in a non-Spider-Man related book, but this could be one to watch.
There you go. You never know. And hey, just like Batman moves the needle for DC, regardless of what it is, Spider-Man is always going to move the needle for Marvel. In the MCU, anything animated, any new Spider-Man characters, just it happens just to be in a Deadpool book. Yeah, I mean, just think about all the hype just to build up that they did a movie theater to do the announcement of the trailer, and then that trailer has been dissected more times than the JFK shooting. What do they call it? The something film? What do they call it?
Bruder film.
The Sagruda film, right? I mean, to the point where they were able to see like something, an invisible force punching the lizard, like they did in some other trailers where they actually will CGI out some characters. So it's like the worst kept secret ever. So there you go. Number 7 on the list: Deadpool, Black and White, and Blood. Number 3 from Dan Panosian variant, 1-in-25. All right, what do you got for number 6?
This is the Strange Academy, number 13. This is the Arthur Adams variant. And this magic headset cover was one of the most sought after books last week and quickly disappeared from shelves. We told you to get it, right? While many thought it would be dead by this week, it turns out that's not the case. And a lot of you, I guess, listened and did get it. It sold 40 copies. It had a 7-day trend of 107% and had a high sale of $35 for a raw copy. How many did you get?
I got one. My LCS held it for me, so I was.
What a guy!
I wasn't able to make it to my LCS, but I pull all Strange Academies and all Strange Academy variants. But sometimes a 1-in-50, somebody else will get there before I. But I don't think this is that high of a ratio. But I'm glad I got one, and I will. I should have showed it off today, but I was busy with work, so you know what I'm saying. All right, Uncle Tivo, it's your boy's birthday. Can I get a shout out? Much love, Lords. Keys RS Comics. Happy birthday to you, my friend.
Happy
Enjoy
birthday.
your birthday. Do I have a graphic for you for your birthday?
Show him a McRib. Give him the McRib for his birthday.
You know what?
There you go.
There you go. You get a McRib for your birthday.
Enjoy a McRib on us.
Make sure you get some fries with that, man, because you got to have the McRib with the fries,
You got to wash.
All right, so what are we at? We're at
they got High C back.
Oh, shit, man. All right, so
Orange High C is back at McDonald's.
High C. Oh, man. We're going to
that shit is...
All right. All right, we're halfway there, boys and girls. So let me talk about our new sponsor, as well as something else that I forgot to bring up earlier. And we were talking about Black Friday sales. Our friends over at CovrPrice doing a multi-prize extravaganza giveaway. Look at those bad boys in conjunction, I think. There's also a link here that you can use to enter and more details. I'll drop it in the live chat, so make sure you go hit it up. There's some goodies in there to be had, so go check it out. Who doesn't love free stuff on Black Friday, right? I mean, come on.
Everyone loves it.
Nice stuff right there. Stray Dogs. That was a super rare variant. You got the Poltergeist, the Blair Witch. You got Something's Killing the Children #1. Man, that X-Men
Scott
510,
Campbell,
J. Scott
9-8.
Campbell. Ooh, that
Yeah.
variant's hot.
People doing big things on Black Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which, so as we take a little break from halfway through the point, meet our new sponsor, myslabbed.com. You tired of paying fees? Pay 1% for all your slabs,
1%,
NFTs,
baby.
trading cards. Join the 1% revolution.
Tired of paying 10%, 15%, or more to sell your cards, comics, and digital collectibles? How does 1% sound? Too good to be true? Well, not anymore. MySlabs.com is the web's premier user-driven marketplace for buying and selling slabbed cards, sealed wax, and now slabbed comics and digital collectibles. So the next time you're forced to pay 10% or more to sell something from your collection, head over to MySlabs.com and join the 1% revolution.
Yeah, go check out My Slabs. Get buy slabs, trading cards, NFTs, sealed wax, all that collectible stuff, man. Who knows? Maybe you'll get framed slabbed art or something. Anyway. All right, so we go from number 6, Strange Academy, number 13, Art Adams variant, to number 5. We're halfway there, and Justin is really going to love this one.
Oh boy. So we have Star Wars Kanan the Last Padawan #1. So of course, for a refresher for everyone listening live and on the rewind, first appearance of Sabine Wren, Kanan Jarrus, Ezra Bridger, Chopper, Harris Syndulla, and of course Zeb Aurelius. And after years of the rumors been swindling around, the casting of Sabine Wren has finally happened last week. Deadline reported this. Natasha Louis Bordozzi from the Society has been cast as the lead opposite Rosario Dawson in the Disney limited series Ahsoka. While there's plenty of debate whether Kanan 1 or Kanan 6, the truth of this outsold number 6 last week with 29 copies, which I even think I have more than 29 copies. 7-day uptrend of 150% and a high sale of $350 for a 9.8. However, keep in mind that number 6 is almost worth double of what the number 1 is, with a fair market value of $650. Man, I thought this was going to be higher on the list. Come on, people.
Yeah. I actually have a blank variant for this.
Ooh.
So who knows? Maybe I'll get like, should I get Sabine Wren, David Dead on it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there
get
you
my
go.
man Danny Silva, do some Day of the Dead Star Wars stuff on there. Yeah, I have this one, and I have a blank, and there's another variant of just, I think it's Kanan on there, and it looks like it looks like a CGI, like literally out of the animated version. I don't know if you guys have seen that cover, but
yeah, the animation variant.
Yep. Yeah, I have the animation variant, so I got to go dig through those. Great story too, by the way. And I can't wait to see Sabine Wren live action. I mean, if we've been watching Lords, we love Rebels. We love, Ezra Bridger, all that storyline at the end of Rebels. That's perfect. That's ripe for storytelling in live action, right? Where they go out and they look for Ezra Bridger after him and Thoron got kind of sucked through the little portal of whatever the hell it was.
Man, I got to go back and watch all that again.
Rebels took a little time to grow, but
I enjoyed it. It was
one of the best scenes of either animated or live action is the scene with Ashoka Tano seeing Darth Vader again, and she kind of reaches out to Anakin, and she fights him. And Rebels really shows Ahsoka as a badass because she's older now, right? You know, as opposed to in Clone Wars. But when Ahsoka Tano shows up in Rebels, she's a badass, just like in The Mandalorian, where she's a badass.
Oh man, so cool.
Number 5 on the list: Star Wars Kanan the Last Padawan, #1 from 2015. Wow, this book is still going strong. What do you got for
Still going strong. X-Men Adventures #1 from back in 1992, and another returning entry. We had this on last week as well. During Disney Day last week, it was revealed that a new X-Men 97 animated TV series for Disney Plus will premiere in 2023. This nostalgic and beloved series sent fans rushed into the first comic book version of X-Men 97 in this 1992 X-Men Adventure series. This week, 36 copies sold, 7-day trend of a uptick of 123%, and had a high sale of $35 for a raw copy.
Not bad, not bad. It's a good
I
price.
saw that Tim posted about 10 of these.
Oh.
I bet.
I think Tim's muted.
It's funny
Oh, there he is.
that scoopers online were taking credit for when comic book collectors started scooping this up in 2019.
Yeah.
When the guys that did the original were like, yeah, we're in talks with Disney. We'd love to continue the story on. And then people started buying. Back then, it was like, a $5 book. Nobody, that's when I bought mine. It was actually, I bought 5 of them from a seller on eBay who was selling 5 of them. So I was like, here, I'll take it. $40, fine. $5 each, fine. I'll take it. So hopefully be a good investment. I mean, it's going to hit a great nostalgia tone. They said that it's going to be the same animation style, but I hope not, because the animation is a bit dated. Maybe they just mean true 2D animation, but we'll see. I don't know if you guys have watched the X-Men Adventures on Disney Plus. It hasn't aged well.
Some of it's hard to watch.
Oh
yeah, the acting is great and everything. It's pretty. I mean, it's very serious in tone. But the
animation is a little.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna continue like 2D animation, but it's gonna be updated. Not like the cell motion that they did for What If, but more true to 2D animation for all you animation geeks out there. All right, so number 4 on the list is X-Men Adventures number 1. What do we got for number Trace?
Hey, Eternals number 1 sticking around for some old school 70s books. So, of course, thanks to significant surge of sales for Eternals number 1 this week, it does return to the top 10. It sold 54 copies last week, which is insane. Had a 7-day uptrend of 93%, had a high sale of $1,225 for CGC 9.8. However, though, this book is still selling well, 9.8s, but they are way down from the week before, which had a sale of $1,850 for a CGC 9.8, which was down from the previous week of that of $2,100. And the week before that, you had $2,700 for a 9.8. So people are still picking up the 9.8s. They are dropping. People are hoping for another movie, but in the new collecting market, this fall is a surprising one. It's sharp plunge downwards, reflective of the pre-COVID market. It's interesting and something to keep in mind with other upcoming MCU projects.
Yeah, I think, it's read the tea leaves. It's cyclical, right? In between films is the best time to buy. Because when they announce Eternals 2, this book will spike again. And then they show the trailer for Eternals 2. It's going to spike again. Make no doubt about it. They're going to make an Eternals 2. No, I meant the Rotten Tomatoes score, it was not indicative of the movie. I mean, on this panel, I meant me, Justin, I think, Manimal, we all saw, and we all agreed it does not reflect the negative Rotten Tomatoes score. I mean, it's a different departure. First time you got an opening crawl on a Marvel film, and I saw it twice, and a second time I watched it, I actually liked it more. I mean, you kind of have to. It's funny. It's like everybody says the Marvel films are so formulaic, and this one breaks the formula, and now people aren't pissed. They didn't like it. It's like, I don't understand. It broke the formula,
can't please anybody.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a history geek, I think you really appreciate the film and what it does throughout history and how it creates the characters of myth and legend, like Gilgamesh and all that stuff. I mean, I really dug it. And I really hope they do another sequel. And I hope Chloe Zhao is back, because I think the visuals she did were pretty incredible, man. So number 3 on the list, Eternals number 1, hanging in there. All right, what do we got for number 2? We're almost there, boys and girls.
Symbiote Spider-Man Alien Reality number 3. If you have this on your list, ladies and gentlemen, you win the Marvel No Prize. In the most recent Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, there's a brief scene where Spider-Man is wielding magic-infused gauntlets. This cover featuring Spider-Man as a symbiote-powered Sorcerer Supreme was the closest thing fans could find to represent this moment. 27 copies sold, giving it a 7-day trend of 478%, with a high sale of $200 for a CGC 9.8. It's a cool-ass cover.
I know. How do I not have this? Let me see. Empire Comics says, I got 5. All right, buddy. Hook your boy up, man. Give me fair market value on it, or just give me it as a Christmas present, because I'm a huge Doctor Strange fan, and I do not have this. Damn it.
You know what's crazy, though, about that? If they're saying that because it was the trailer where you finally see him with the magic-infused gauntlets, 2 months ago, they showed the Hot Toys figure of him in the black suit. So it's like, why didn't people pick up this book then? Like, why does it take the trailer for comic people to run out there and find it when
it's like we always said, people need visual evidence of something before they believe. You know what I'm saying? They need to see it in motion. Even a picture, they're like, meh. Oh, but hey, now I see it on the big screen. Now I need to go out and buy it. Or maybe people just finding out about it. But This will be one of those things that, I don't think it's going to hold its value since, it's kind of interesting. Because do you remember when Spider-Man showed up in What If with the cloak of levitation? And then that other Spider-Man book where he's, I think it's a What If book where he's like, what if Spider-Man was a magician or some shit or something like that. And then that book was going to, so it's just people getting, things that they see, it's just the way the market is. And if you guys watch this show, we always talk about reading tea leaves and seeing like, the big thing right now is on the Spider-Man trailer, ASM 8183 is one of the license plates. And now people are all over the place trying to figure out what it means. I think the best guess I seen was Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends ran from 1981 to 1983, but not really ASM 81 through 83. Those books really, they're kind of something, but buyer beware. Do you remember the Far From Home trailer when they had like literally on the boat, it was the issue where I think Hydro Man or what Molten Man appears, and then it was a total fake out. So just, hey, just, watch out. John Watts likes to throw these Easter eggs in the trailer with license plates and whatnot. So it's pretty interesting, but it's fun either way.
Didn't they have a Easter egg trailer or license plate in a commercial, in a car commercial?
Yeah, there was for
that's how
Nissan
cool they
or something.
get.
Yeah.
I mean, there's add that shit right into a friggin'
But
TV
that just shows me
cool.
the director or John Watts is like he's a comic book guy. You know what I mean? For somebody or whomever, Feige or whomever is doing his, they're comic book heads.
They're comic book people, exactly.
Yeah. So number 2 on the list, if you had this on your 2021 bingo card, 2020s, some symbiote Spider-Man Alien Reality number 3. I have never seen this book, but now I want it. All right. Time for a little departure. I guess you would never guess this would be number 1. What is number 1?
Well, if it's not Moon Knight number 3, we do have a Moon Knight related character. We have Dark Reign Zodiac number 1 from Marvel Comics from 2009. So in Moon Knight number 5, an obscure Marvel villain called Zodiac is reintroduced after first appearing in this series. Taking some of the steam from Hunter's Moon, Zodiac is presented as the recent mastermind behind Mark Spector's recent challenges. This first appearance sold 37 copies last week, had a 7-day uptrend of 817%, had a high sale for $40 for this number 1 issue. And it's funny, I just found the entire set at my LCS for $10.
So if it has a uptrend of 800%, it was what, selling for a quarter?
No one was buying it.
Yeah, man. Sometimes it's amazing to be people dig deep in them long boxes. You know what I'm saying?
Good for
it's
them,
just.
though.
Yeah. Shout out to Lord Chuckles. He's got 69 out of 69. So he's like 6 weeks ahead of us. Way to go, man. Yeah. So Dark Reign Zodiac number 1. Man, when Moon Knight drops, I think that's going to be the series that people really start picking apart and buying up issues. Like, I think WandaVision was the first Disney Plus show where people really, kind of went bonkers with Spec in here. I'll have to show our pretty mugs. Where WandaVision, where people were like, oh, I'm going to get this issue. And then they kind of like petered out. And then Falcon Winter Soldier is pretty much a straightforward story, right? Except for maybe the Latino Falcon dude. And then I think Moon Knight is such a mystery in what's going on that Hawkeye is pretty straightforward too. We know Kate Bishop's in it. We know Ucka's in it. We know the Tracksuit Mafia is in it. Lucky the Pizza Dog's in it. The Swordsman is in it. If you really want to respect the Swordsman, but his character is a little bit different. He's Kate Bishop's stepfather or father, and his name is Jack Duquesne, where the Swordsman is named Jacques Duquesne, French, but same character. So who knows? The Swordsman may be the big baddie in the Hawkeye series, which if you're on the West Coast, midnight tonight, boys and girls. So peep it out. So yeah, that is it, boys and girls. Don't forget, hey, Black Friday coming up, and we're gonna debut this again tomorrow. We're gonna remember the Shaker Show is not gonna be on Thanksgiving because we have lives, so we're gonna drop it tomorrow. So hopefully you guys can hang out with us tomorrow. We're gonna do the Shaker Show, and then Friday. The fifth annual Black Friday auction and claim sale. We're going to start at 5 p.m. Pacific.
We'll start whenever.
Yeah.
I'll show a book. I'm going to put this up for sale, I think.
Ooh, He-Man, Alex Ross.
Flexing. Look at you. You sexy beast, you.
I got nothing around me to flex right now.
That'll be a nice one to put up for sale. Maybe I'll do an auction for this one.
Yeah, I'm going to sell this, actually. Deadly Hands of Kung Fu #1 signed by Neil Adams. So if you can't get the first, Shang-Chi, why not get the first Deadly Hands of Kung Fu from 1974 magazine?
I'm feeling this Alex Ross might go up for sale too.
I don't know where my other goodies are right now, but I got some goodies for you. Oh, well, here,
another Alex Ross.
Gorgeous. So, you know how we do. We're going to have auctions, claim sales.
Yeah, buddy.
We're going to have boxes and lots of
Won't
stuff.
miss it.
So,
a lot of
good runs.
It's a tradition. The longer the show goes on, the more loaded I get, and I just start giving stuff away. That's just people are like, I'm going to wait for TiVo to get drunk and then just like, just give me $100. You can take this. I don't even care anymore, man. I'm tired.
Yeah.
But now there's a co-host option, so I can literally leave for an hour and Justin can take over for me. So we
that's right.
So hey, don't forget, Poison Girls, the KRS Miss Box is available on KRScomics.com. Grand prize is King Spawn #1, CGC 9.8, numbered 480 out of 1697. The mystery box also contains, you're going to get 2 random KRS Comics variants, unsigned, and 1 CGC Signature Series 9.8. So not bad at all. I think the price is $175. If you use the Lords of Longbox discount, LOTLB, you get 15% off. And I did the calculations. It was like a $148 before shipping. So save yourself 15% off of $175 is not a bad deal at all. So
I mean,
for Darkseid
book, that's definitely worth more than $100.
And they don't have any whack variants in their mystery boxes, not like some other mystery boxes.
I love them all.
Yeah. All right, so for our Nemesis Prime and Darkseid Jedi, this is TiVo saying we will see you tomorrow for the Shaker Show. Rarely ever say that on the Tuesday show. But yeah, so keep digging in them long boxes. And peace out, boys and girls.
Peace.
Let's give it to them old school.
Yeah.
Bust it. Shake and bake and pull it back.
Oh my God.
Come on and get some, boys.
In the great hall of the Justice League, there are assembled the world's 3 greatest heroes, created from the cosmic legends of the universe. Their mission, to fight injustice, to right that which is wrong, and to serve all mankind.
Remix.
Bust it. Shake and bake and pull it back.
Oh my God.
Come on and get some, boys.
In the great hall of the Justice League, there are assembled the world's 3 greatest heroes, created from the cosmic legends of the universe. Their mission, to fight injustice, to right that which is wrong, and to serve all mankind.
Now that's a name I've not heard.
Laugh it up. Buzz, 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 buzz.
In this you shall know that the Lord is upright.
Shake and bake and pull it back.
In this you shall know that the Lord is upright. In this you shall know that the Lord is upright.
Come on and get some, boys.
Here's the deal. I'm the best there is.
In this you shall know that the Lord is upright.
What's in the box?